are triangles. If you fold it, this is called as quadrangular pyramid. Sides are side faces are triangular and base face is quadrilateral, and we call this as a quadrangular pyramid. And pyramid and prism, they should identify. Look at this type of boxes they can, the students, we can get from the different type of shops. And then this base is hexagonal. This is hexagon. This base is hexagonal, and that upper face and lower face, these are hexagonal faces. And then side faces are rectangular. Side faces are rectangular. We call this as hexagonal prism. When the side faces are rectangular, we call this as a prism, and side faces are triangular, we call this as a pyramid. Therefore, students should identify that is, they should classify what is the pyramid and what is the prism. This is very important thing, that ask them to prepare all these type of shapes and ask the child to, that means to count edges. How many edges are there to the triangular pyramid? How many vertices are there to this pyramid? Therefore, this is triangle. Therefore, there are 3 vertices, and here it is only 1 vertex is there. Therefore, 4 vertices to the triangular pyramid. 4 vertices. Remember this, and they can tell that 4 vertices, 4 faces, and how many edges? There are 6 edges. 1, 2, 3, and these are also 3 edges. Therefore, they will learn that difference between prism and the pyramid. In our this topic, some more shapes are included, and very important shape is cylinder. That shape, that in day-to-day life we have seen that this is gum stick and this is a cylindrical. We always say that this is cylindrical. These names also they know. Everything they know. This is cylinder. This type of dabba we have in our kitchen also. Everywhere we can see. This is cylindrical. This is cylindrical. This type of box, this is also cylindrical. And in this case, cylinder, they know that upper face of this cylinder and lower face of this cylinder, they are circular. And this face is curved face. This face is curved face. Then how to prepare? If you take a plain rectangle, and then if you turn this like this, after turning you can have, this is open pipe, this is a cylinder, but this is an open cylinder. If you take, that means whatever you want to turn, up to what stage you can turn it, you can make it very small cylinder also by turning this. This is also a cylinder. But if you want to take, close it, then we have to look at this circular face. We have to look at this firstly circular part. Then you keep one circle, cut it and keep here. If you take 2 circular faces at the end, then you will say that this is a closed cylinder. All these activities we have introduced in the textbook. Those activities that they should do in the class, they will do it and they will enjoy it. One thing, this, that, see here, these are biscuits. If you ask the child to keep biscuits one another, that means on one another, you can make a pile of that. You can ask the child to keep the CDs on one another, and then you will get a pile of that. That will form a cylinder. This type of experiences should be given to the child. This is also very important one. Then One more thing we have to give that experience. They have already learned a cone. They have learned cone. They know that ice cream cone. But how to prepare it? That activity is included in our textbook, that is given. They can do that if you take any paper and they can prepare a cone like this. They can prepare like this, and then if you fold like this, this is a cone. This is conical shape. This they can do. One face is circle, and this is a curved face, and this is called the actual vertex, but we call this as the apex. This is a cone. But for formation of the cone, we can take a circle. We can take a circular sheet. This we can take. In the circle, at the center, we draw two radii. After drawing two radii, if you cut it, if you cut this radii and cut this part also, you will get two sectors. You will get two sectors of one circle. After cutting this, you can take two parts. I will take this one part. If we turn these two radii like this, they will form a cone. This is a cone. If you join these two radii, it will form a cone. This is a cone. This is circular part, circular face. If you cut circle and keep it here, you will get closed cone. This is a vertex of the cone, and this is a curved surface of the cone. And here again we can ask the child to prepare a table for all these shapes and write the number of edges, number of faces, number of vertices in that table, and they will check that for which type of shape they have no vertex. That means for the cylinder, they will say that there is no vertex. That means 0 vertices are there. Then how many faces are there? They can say that one curved face and two circular faces. This is a ball, and this also, just for day-to-day life we say that it is a ball. But we say that this is a shape, and that shape is called as sphere. That shape is called a sphere. This is introduced in our textbook, and this shape, it has only one curved surface. It has no vertices, no edges. Therefore, we have to write like that, and this type of things they can prepare. The students can prepare all these shapes on their own. That means give them a different type of nets. If nets are not given, and as a facilitator, if you ask the child to prepare like this, that means show this only, then from this they will learn more. Because if you show this type of figure, then ask them, that means the students, that the height of this triangle should be how much. That means for intersecting all these faces, then they will learn from this that how to cut it, how to form this pyramid. And for this pyramid, for these prisms also, they will learn more things. We are only expecting to learn this, to make the nets and to open the nets of the cuboids, and to show this, and to count edges, vertices and faces. This is enough. They will enjoy more. Therefore, thank you. I am Dr. Jayashree Atre, committee member of mathematics. Here I am introducing you the area geometry. In the area geometry, geometric constructions is the unit included in 6th standard syllabus. In these constructions, look at this. The students, they have learned the intersecting lines and parallel lines in 5th standard. Now, before drawing the constructions or to construct some perpendiculars and angle bisectors, these are the units included in this syllabus. Firstly, we will see that these two lines are intersecting lines. Now, ask the child to measure the angle between these two lines. This is a line, this is another line. Ask the measure. Then after some time, they will get after rotation, or he can, if you keep this straight, you can say that this line is making right angle with this line. This line is making right angle with this line. And therefore, we say that this line is perpendicular to this line, as well as this line is also perpendicular to this. If we write names of these lines, line L and line M, then we say that line L is perpendicular to M and line M is perpendicular to line L. Now, here, these constructions for the perpendicular lines are included in our 6th standard syllabus. How it is included and what parts are there, we will see. That to draw a line on a paper, take a point P on it and draw perpendicular to the line through the point P. This is the construction. Geometric construction is the soul of the geometry. Every child should do this, and after doing this, he will get some properties related to those constructions, and through the constructions, he will learn some more properties also. This is a compass box, they know. In the compass box, they are having set square, protractor, this is rounder, and this one, that divider, rounder, this can be used. Now here, by using all these instruments, he should construct the things, and what are is given. Those things are to draw perpendicular to the line through the point on the line. And another construction we will do it afterward, that draw a line firstly, take a point P outside the line and construct it. Then how we can construct this? If line L is drawn and P is a point on it, then we can construct perpendicular passing through point P to the line L using set square. Then how to keep that set square at P? This instruction should be given from that means teacher should give this instruction to the child, that how to use. Here, firstly we have to show that for every set square, this line is perpendicular to this. That means there is right angle. And therefore, for getting right angle, keep this one side should attach to the line, and P point should be on the another side of set square. And then draw a line here, you will get perpendicular. And therefore, you will get perpendicular to the line passing through the point P, which is on the line. Another way we can do that, if P is a point, then we can draw perpendicular passing through this point P with the help of protractor. Keep the center of the protractor at P. Center of the protractor at P. Join the line, that means adjust the line to the baseline of the protractor and measure the angle 90 degree. Then put the mark here. Put mark and join this. You will get this line as a perpendicular line. Then this line is forming right angle to the line L. Therefore, this is construction of a perpendicular line to the given line passing through the point on the line. Now, That means two types we can do it. Again, you can use rounder, and by using rounder, using compass, you can construct perpendicular to the given line where point P is given here, and we can construct this. Keep this point of the compass on the P and mark two sides of the P with the same distance. Then take more than half distance between these 2 points and draw two arcs at one side of the P, that is line. And then you can join this intersecting point and P. You will get perpendicular. This is the perpendicular drawn with the help of compass. This construction is explained in the textbook, and steps of constructions are also given there. Now you can ask your children, that are students, how to the construction, for this construction, why to take more than half distance in compass while intersecting two arcs are drawn. Why to take more than half? That question you can ask, and they will do it. If you are not taken, what will happen? Are they intersecting? They will not intersect. This type of discussion should be there for this type of construction. Therefore, this construction is very important one. Then another construction is included. That construction is, if a line is drawn and P is a point outside the line, then we have to construct a perpendicular passing through point P to the line L. How to construct it? There are three methods we have explained in the textbook. First method, that paper folding method. If line L is drawn and point P is outside the line, then fold this to the line and again fold this paper and join this to the line L and passing through point P. If you open this fold, you will get perpendicular passing through point P. Draw this line, you will get line perpendicular to L passing through the point P, which is not on the line. This is one method. Another method for drawing this, again you can use set square. You can use set square. Then we have to move set square on the line L such a way that one side of the set square should touch the line and another side, that P point should lie on the another side of the set square. And then you will get, this is perpendicular. I can draw it, perpendicular drawn to the line L, and then you can extend this. This will be the line. This is perpendicular passing through point P, which is not on the line, and using set square you can construct this. Third one, that you can construct this perpendicular if the point P is given outside the line. Line is drawn, point P is outside the line, then you can use compass. With the help of compass, we have to construct perpendicular passing through point P to the line L. Then put this point on this P and draw arc intersecting to this line, given line. P is a given point, we can construct this arc. And then after constructing this, we get two intersecting points. Those points we make it sharp, and then again put points on the compass. Take distance, we can change the distance, but with the same distance you can draw two arcs. Then take again some distance in compass and then draw two intersecting arcs putting on this. Then join this point P and intersecting point. You will get a perpendicular passing through the point P to the line L. These are two constructions are included in our syllabus. These are very important constructions because those constructions are needed for the further studies. When the child will go to the 9th standard, 10th standard, he has to do it again. One more important thing, very important construction is included, that if the segment is given, segment AB is given, we have to draw bisector of this, and that bisector is the perpendicular bisector. How to construct the perpendicular bisector of the segment? AB is the segment of any length. You have to construct bisector of this. Again, put a compass on A, mark 2 arcs, take more than half distance. Again, you can discuss for the distance also. Take more than half distance in the compass, put on A, then draw 2 arcs with the same distance in compass, put on A and B, you cut it here, and then join these two intersecting points. You can extend this, you can show by arrow, and this is perpendicular bisector. It is intersecting in point M, then at point M, AB is divided into two equal parts. Therefore, we can show by these symbols, that is marks are done here, and this line is the line. Line is the bisector of the segment. Line, never we can't bisect the line. Remember this. Line is given. It is here, segment is given, and we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of the segment. Therefore, this line is the perpendicular bisector of the segment. Now, you can give experience for this. Then draw another line passing through the point M. Another line, I can call this as M line, and this first is L line. M line is drawn passing through the point M, and they will find it out that L is perpendicular because line L is forming 90-degree angle to the segment AB. Therefore, it is perpendicular bisector. This type of experiences we have to give to the children in the class, and these constructions they should do it well. This is very important one.